Did you know that the average person has over 6,000 thoughts per day? Imagine if most of those thoughts were negative, repetitive, and out of your control. This constant mental chatter can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of being overwhelmed. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle and find true peace and happiness? In this summary of The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, you'll discover powerful techniques to transform your life. If you don't pay attention, you might continue to feel trapped by your thoughts, constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. This can lead to a life filled with pain, suffering, and unfulfilled relationships. However, if you stay with me until the end, you'll learn how to stay present, reduce suffering, and find inner peace. You'll discover how to connect more deeply with yourself and others, and how to cultivate a state of presence that can transform your life. Each chapter offers practical solutions to common problems, and by following these steps, you'll be able to achieve the results you desire. So, are you ready to take control of your mind and find true peace and happiness? Let's dive into the summary of The Power of Now and start your journey towards a more fulfilling life. Welcome to the book summary of The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle. This summary is written and narrated by JANKY. Chapter 1, You Are Not Your Mind. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your thoughts, as if your mind is controlling you? The problem: many of us identify too closely with our minds, leading to negative feelings and actions. This over-identification with the mind is connected to the ego, causing compulsive thinking and emotional turmoil. The solution: recognize that you are not your mind. By understanding this, you can begin to free yourself from the grip of compulsive thinking and connect with your true nature, or being. Here is how to free yourself from the grip of compulsive thinking. 1. Observe your thoughts. Start by simply observing your thoughts without judgment. Notice how they come and go. For example, when you catch yourself worrying about the future, take a step back and observe the worry as a separate entity. 2. Practice mindfulness. Engage in activities that bring you into the present moment, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises. For example, spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breath, feeling each inhale and exhale. 3. Disidentify from the mind. Remind yourself that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. For example, when you feel overwhelmed, say to yourself, I am not my thoughts. I am the awareness observing these thoughts. Chapter 2, Consciousness, the Way Out of Pain. Are you tired of living in pain and suffering? The problem: pain and suffering often arise from being lost in thoughts about the past or future, rather than being present in the moment. The solution: use consciousness to stay present and reduce suffering. By being aware of the present moment, you can find inner peace and escape the cycle of pain. Here is how to reduce suffering and find inner peace. 1. Stay present. Focus on the here and now rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. For example, when you find yourself ruminating on a past mistake, gently bring your attention back to what you are doing right now. 2. Practice acceptance. Accept the present moment as it is, without resistance. For example, if you are stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, accept the situation and use the time to practice deep breathing. 3. Cultivate awareness. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure you are staying present. For example, set a reminder on your phone to pause and take a mindful breath every hour. Chapter 3, Moving Deeply into the Now. Do you want to experience life more fully and deeply? The problem: many people struggle to stay present and are easily distracted by their minds. The solution: learn techniques to deepen your presence in the now. By focusing on your senses and the present moment, you can achieve a state of mindfulness. Here is how to deepen your presence in the now. 1. Engage your senses. Pay attention to what you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. For example, when eating a meal, savor each bite and notice the flavors and textures. 2. Use mindfulness techniques. Practice mindfulness exercises such as body scans or mindful walking. For example, during a body scan, focus on each part of your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. 3. Limit distractions. Create an environment that supports mindfulness by reducing distractions. For example, turn off notifications on your phone and designate specific times for checking emails. Chapter 4, Mind Strategies for Avoiding the Now. Are you constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past? The problem: the mind uses various strategies to avoid being present, such as worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. The solution: recognize and overcome these mind strategies to stay present. Here is how to stay present. 1. Identify avoidance strategies. Notice when your mind is using strategies to avoid the present moment. For example, if you catch yourself daydreaming about future scenarios, acknowledge it and bring your focus back to the present. 2. Challenge negative thoughts. Question the validity of negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones. For example, if you think, "I will never succeed," challenge it by listing your past achievements. 3. Practice grounding techniques. Use grounding exercises to anchor yourself in the present moment. For example, press your feet firmly into the ground and notice the sensation to bring yourself back to the present. Chapter 5. The State of Presence. Do you want to transform your life and find true peace? The problem: many people are not fully aware and engaged in the present moment, leading to a lack of peace and fulfillment. The solution: cultivate a state of presence where you are fully aware and engaged in the present moment. Here is how to cultivate a state of presence. 1. Practice presence. Make a conscious effort to be present in your daily activities. For example, when washing dishes, focus on the sensation of the water and the movement of your hands. 2. Use reminders. Set reminders to bring your attention back to the present moment throughout the day. For example, wear a bracelet or ring that reminds you to stay present whenever you see it. 3. Reflect on your experiences. At the end of each day, reflect on moments when you were present and how it felt. For example, keep a journal where you write about your experiences of being present and the impact it had on your day. Chapter 6. The Inner Body. Do you want to connect more deeply with yourself and the present moment? The problem: many people are disconnected from their inner bodies, leading to a lack of presence and awareness. The solution: connect with your inner body to stay present and reduce the influence of the mind. Here is how to connect with your inner body. 1. Focus on sensations. Pay attention to the sensations within your body. For example, during meditation, focus on the feeling of your breath moving in and out of your body. 2. Practice body awareness. Regularly check in with your body and notice any areas of tension or discomfort. For example, throughout the day, take a moment to scan your body and release any tension you find. 3. Use movement. Engage in activities that promote body awareness, such as yoga or Tai Chi. For example, practice yoga poses that require you to focus on your body and breath. Chapter 7. Portals into the Unmanifested. Are you seeking a deeper sense of peace and presence? The problem: many people are unaware of the unmanifested, the source of all creation, and how to access it. The solution: use portals such as meditation and mindfulness to connect with the unmanifested. Here is how to connect with the unmanifested. 1. Meditate regularly. Set aside time each day for meditation to connect with the unmanifested. For example, spend 10 minutes each morning in silent meditation, focusing on your breath. 2. Practice mindfulness. Incorporate mindfulness into your daily activities to stay connected with the present moment. For example, when walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the movement of your body. 3. Embrace silence and space. Create moments of silence and space in your life to connect with the unmanifested. For example, spend a few minutes each day sitting in silence, without any distractions. Chapter 8. Enlightened Relationships. Do you want to improve your relationships and create deeper connections? The problem: many relationships suffer from a lack of presence, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. The solution: use presence to improve your relationships and create deeper, more meaningful connections. Here is how to improve your relationships. 1. Be fully present. Give your full attention to others when interacting with them. For example, when talking to someone, put away your phone and make eye contact. 2. Listen actively. Practice active listening by truly hearing what the other person is saying without interrupting. For example, reflect back what the other person has said to show that you understand. 3. Respond mindfully. Respond to others with mindfulness and compassion. For example, before reacting to a comment, take a deep breath and consider your response. Chapter 9. Beyond happiness and unhappiness, there is peace. Are you searching for true peace beyond the ups and downs of life? The problem: many people are caught in the cycle of seeking happiness and avoiding unhappiness, leading to a lack of true peace. The solution: find peace beyond the duality of happiness and unhappiness by staying present and accepting what is. Here is how to find true peace. 1. Accept the present moment. Embrace the present moment as it is, without resistance. For example, if you are feeling sad, allow yourself to feel the emotion without trying to change it. 2. Let go of judgments. Release judgments about what is good or bad and focus on what is. For example, instead of labeling a situation as bad, observe it without judgment. 3. Embrace impermanence. Understand that all experiences are temporary and will pass. For example, remind yourself that both good and bad times are fleeting and will change. Chapter 10: The Meaning of Surrender. Have you ever felt like you're constantly fighting against life, trying to control every outcome? The problem: many people struggle with resistance to the present moment, leading to stress, frustration, and a lack of peace. The solution: embrace the concept of surrender. By accepting the present moment and letting go of resistance, you can find greater peace and fulfillment. Here is how to embrace surrender. 1. Acceptance of the now. Embrace the present moment as it is, without trying to change it. For example, if you are feeling anxious, allow yourself to feel the anxiety without resisting it. 2. From mind energy to spiritual energy, shift your focus from the mind's constant chatter to a deeper sense of being. For example, practice meditation to quiet the mind and connect with your inner self. 3. Surrender in personal relationships. Let go of the need to control others and accept them as they are. For example, instead of trying to change your partner's behavior, focus on accepting and understanding them. 4. Transforming illness into enlightenment. Use illness as an opportunity to practice surrender and deepen your spiritual awareness. For example, if you are dealing with a chronic illness, focus on accepting your condition and finding peace within it. 5. When disaster strikes, embrace surrender during difficult times to find inner strength and resilience. For example, if you lose your job, instead of resisting the situation, accept it and look for new opportunities. 6. Transforming suffering into peace. Use suffering as a catalyst for spiritual growth and inner peace. For example, if you are going through a painful breakup, focus on accepting your emotions and finding peace within yourself. 7. The way of the cross. Embrace the challenges and difficulties of life as opportunities for spiritual growth. For example, view obstacles as chances to practice surrender and deepen your spiritual awareness. 8. The power to choose. Recognize that you have the power to choose your response to any situation. For example, when faced with a difficult decision, choose to respond with acceptance and peace. Final takeaway. By now, you've learned powerful techniques from The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle that can transform your life. Remember, the key to finding true peace and happiness lies in staying present and being aware of the moment. Here are the main points to remember. You are not your mind. Don't let your thoughts control you. Observe them without judgment and practice mindfulness. Consciousness, the way out of pain. Stay present to reduce suffering and find inner peace. Moving deeply into the now, engage your senses and use mindfulness techniques to deepen your presence. Mind strategies for avoiding the now. Recognize and overcome the mind strategies to avoid being present. The state of presence. Cultivate a state of presence to transform your life and find true peace. The inner body. Connect with your inner body to stay present and reduce the influence of the mind. Portals into the unmanifested. Use meditation and mindfulness to connect with the unmanifested and find deeper peace. Enlightened relationships. Improve your relationships by being fully present and practicing active listening. Beyond happiness and unhappiness, there is peace. Find peace beyond the duality of happiness and unhappiness by staying present and accepting what is. By applying these principles, you can break free from the cycle of negative thoughts, reduce suffering, and create a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Remember, the journey to inner peace and happiness starts with being present in the now. Keep practicing these techniques, and you'll see the positive changes in your life. About the author. Eckhart Tolle is a renowned spiritual teacher and author, best known for his groundbreaking book, The Power of Now. Born in Germany in 1948, Tolle experienced a profound inner transformation at the age of 29, which led him to a state of deep peace and presence. This experience became the foundation of his teachings. Tolle's works, including A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose, have been translated into numerous languages and have inspired millions of people worldwide. His teachings focus on the importance of living in the present moment and transcending the ego to achieve true inner peace and fulfillment. Tolle's profound yet simple insights have made him one of the most influential spiritual teachers of our time. We've reached the end of this audiobook summary. Created by JANKY Mind, your reliable guide to learning and growth. Please like, comment, and share your insights on the book. Thank you for watching.